Today's news. John Lennon's tooth has been destroyed. This goes hand in hand with what I have talked about, the theme, which is teeth. And yesterday we saw who was it? Yesterday we saw Barcelona, the football player Olmo. He lost a tooth yesterday. Okay. Barcelona's Olmo lost a tooth yesterday. Here's an image of that. So December 7th, he lost a tooth. And I'm a bit under the weather. I'm a bit sick today, but I feel like doing a video here. So, yeah. And as I mentioned today, this is actually the day of his of John Lennon's assassination is December 8th, which is today. And so what do they talk about? Well, they talk about the tooth, which is destroyed. Yesterday I also mentioned that Buddha's tooth is being displayed in Thailand, and monks are praising the tooth kind of right now. And so yes, there is some tooth stuff going on, and what happened is that why do I know that this is meaningful? Why do I know that it's going to continue to pop up news about this? How does this work? So yeah, again, this is John Lennon's tooth. How do I know this? How does it work? It's my perception. Okay, I perceive the future. Okay, it's, as I mentioned before, it's kind of politically incorrect. It's kind of like people don't want to admit it because, you know, it's beyond beyond what people can imagine, that someone can actually predict the future and can I'm going to show you this video very soon, by the way, this one. So someone can actually predict the future, and I believe that it is a strike on other people's egos, because it's like no one else can do this that I do. I can very precisely talk about like what's in the future, a bit like that. Okay, pretty much I can do like that. And also, as I see it, I'm someone that I can predict the future kind of, and not all of it, of course, no, but some things. And what do I say about that? Well, I tell you that I'm not really predicting the future, because for me it's like it's a smorgasbord, and I perceive something in the future and I can grab it let's take that one. Let's take that thing. It's like grabbing something from the future, basically. And so from my perspective, I am not predicting the future, because I could very well ignore this, and then I'm sure that Olmo wouldn't have lost his tooth, because there is this divine dance in reality. There is this dance or this orchestra, and everything is playing together, you see. And so when someone like myself see a future and I grab for it, then there is a resonance, and there is a dance, and there is things playing together, and it becomes like that. And as you can see, I'm not really surprised about this. You see, this is kind of within expectations, and I still believe that this has only started, I believe it's going to be more, and so just be aware of that. And this I'm not going to talk much more now. I'm just going to tell you again that so I did this video December 5th, and I call it magic trick related to teeth, and I tell you that I'm a bit upset, and I feel that people don't deserve the crowns. I feel upset, and again, it's like I'm under the skin of reality itself. That's truly how it is. I can just be honest with you. Like, it's like I am, like, my channel is a bit under the skin. It is. I know, okay? And I can perfectly, I know that, okay? And that's just how it is, that's my channel. It is like that. And yeah, I have teeth also, you see. This is my teeth. And still I talk about this. You see, how can this be? How can I do this without being afraid of my own teeth? And how can I do this without karma and all of this, Well, I don't know. It's just, it's, yeah, I can. Okay. So, I don't know what more to say, but let's just summarize again what happened now. The last few days we had Barcelona's Olmo. This is how he looks. He lost a tooth on his latest game, and it's a big player of Barcelona. So that was December 7th. It was 2 days after I did my tooth magic video. And then today we have talk about John Lennon and his tooth. And we're going to listen to that because I never played it, so.
We're going to stay in bed for 7 days, sort of, instead of having a private honeymoon. It's a private protest.
For the violence that's going in the world, you see.
To say...
we feel that instead of making war, it's better to just stay in bed. Let's stay in bed for the spring.
And grow your hair.
Yes.
For peace. Let it grow till peace comes,
I'm the owner of John Lennon's tooth, and recently we sadly destroyed one of the teeth I have in my collection to get a detailed sequence of John Lennon's genetic material in order to do paternity testing. And my next goal is to work with some people that are interested in finding out if he's their actual father. And so that's the next project we're working on, and I'm consulting with some law firms to address issues with the estate, and should be quite exciting.
Yes. Okay. So that is that. This is what I wanted to tell you. It's all I wanted to say, and I'm sure this will continue now, and when it comes to feelings, feelings strengthens this. So when it comes to Olmo, for example, the Barcelona football player, there's probably a lot of feelings around that, and there's also probably feelings around John Lennon's tooth, and there are feelings around Buddha's sacred tooth. Okay, so and more things are going to happen. Yeah. So fascinating, right? Lovely stuff. It's a good theme, and it's very clear that something here is going on, and it's very hard for a critical thinker that is relying solely on logic. Like if you're only into logic and that's all, if you're only like, oh, logic step A, logic step B, logic step 3, then it's time to evolve. It's time to evolve. This is a clear sign of that, and I I I know that it's cognitive dissonance, or all of this is cognitive dissonance, but it is the truth. This is the truth of how things work. And for what I know, it's only I that can do this kind of things. It's only me that can see a future and can basically grab for something. It's like a unique thing that no one else can do, and it will charm the entire world like it's doing right now. Everyone is playing along. Everyone is a part of the big show. Everyone is a part of the dance. Everything dances together, and right now it's a dance of destroyed teeth. That's what it is. And you can see here also that John Lennon's tooth was destroyed, as he said himself. The owner, he destroyed the tooth, and this goes in line with what I said, that teeth are yeah, I had some opinions on that, because that's how I feel. So wonderful guys. This is a wonderful channel that I have. It's very unique. That you cannot say that it's not unique in what I'm doing here. It's very unique, and yeah. So please share my videos, and I know it's like my content is so unintuitive that it's like, this seems like fantasy. Like if you are to explain what I'm doing here, it's like, no, it can't be like that, right? It's you just sound silly when you say like that, and I know, but I still have to ask you to consider sharing my material, because it's not really reaching out, and I'm very there's a lot of people that don't like me and what I do, because yes, I'm very different, and I do have power. It's hard to talk about it, but I have power, and people don't like that. You never like someone that has that. And it that's how it is. It's been like that for a long time, but so that's it. And if you're new to my channel, I you know I'm not a good guy. I'm kind of a mad scientist. And this is why I can do what I do. I kind of, in a certain way, I overcame time itself. In a certain way I did. And this is why I'm not surprised about this. This is within expectations, and it's 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 within expectations, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I am the only one in the world that can do something like this. Yes, so you know. And so see you guys. So what do I mean? I mean that I can with an aware mind, I can tell you that this is something that's going to be the future or something like that, and I can tell you that. And I don't even call it really the future. I call it like I grab something from a smorgasbord, you know, and that's what I say. And um, yeah, sometimes I see a future also which I say that this is not my fault, you know, like I did in a video. But yeah, also I'm not really fighting for the people, you know. I don't really fight for anyone, you know. I'm not against the I'm, I don't hate the elite, you know, this supposed world rulers, you know, the supposed world rulers. I don't, yeah, and famous people, you know. Most people want to black paint them. I don't do that. But yeah, I don't. So I only, yeah, so I meddle with these things because I can, you know. And that's it. Let's end the video now. Bye bye.